The St. Joe sailing team sails on the Ross Barnett Reservoir. The reservoir is made up of 33,000 acres of water, making it the largest man-made reservoir ever built. The Ross Barnett serves as the state's largest drinking water resource. Nevertheless, it can also be used for entertainment purposes such as sailing. The team is comprised of 7 students. Sail against others in races also known as regattas. The team sails against St. Andrews, Madison Central, and other teams from the coast, such as Gulfport. The ideal weather for sailing is in the fall and spring. This is when there is normally a considerable amount of wind to fill the main sheet and jib sheet. The 420 sailboat is approximately 14 feet long and is used for competitive racing for high school students and college students. This is done so that there is an even playing field for every team. The 420 is a 2-person boat. One person controls the ropes, the other controls the direction in which to sail. The team is coached by Mr. Collins, Ricky Miller, and Allison Curry.
This year, I think we're going to have a great season for St. Joe. We only got a few people, but I strongly encourage you to join the St. Joe sailing team. I think we're going to do pretty well.
The team sails on Monday after school. They set up the 420 dinghy around 3:30, and after sailing off from the docks, practice ends around 5:30. Oftentimes, while sailing in high winds, the person steering the boat, also known as the skipper, has to be able to gauge which direction the wind is coming from. This can be done by looking at the flags from the docks, or by looking at your main sheet. If the main sheet is luffing, the skipper is pointing too high into the wind, or too far away from it. Sometimes the boat can flip, which is not always fun to get back up. For instance, sometimes the sails get stuck in mud if the water is too shallow. Sailors can get the sailboat back up by standing up and leaning on the centerboard. The centerboard is at the bottom of the boat and allows sailors to glide through the water and to get the sailboat back up if it is flipped. It normally takes the team around 15 minutes to rig boats, also known as setting up the boats, and most of the practices are preparing for a future regatta.
Good.
Yeah.
So whenever you're sailing, try not to jibe in high wind because even the most experienced sailors can flip. Okay, I'm so cold.
As you can see, sailing is not an easy sport. Sometimes even the coach flips their boat.